So which is the best way to play? Should I bet on the shooter and hope for a long roll, or should I bet with the 7? After all, it is the most common number to roll, right? I'm going to roll the dice here on the Grand Sierra Resort tables and show you once and for all which is the best way to play. Okay, I'm not really going to be able to prove anything with a short roll. I can tell you mathematically over time, the don't bets are just ever so slightly better than the pass line. Now the issue is that you need a bigger bankroll to play the don'ts, as you have to bet more to win back less, because you are always favored to win after all. So with this video, I'm going to compare the 3-point Molly versus the 3-point Dolly. It really just depends how the dice tumble, so let's go ahead and let the dice gods tell us which is better. All right, we have a $500 buy-in for both players. So let's go ahead and get $10. We'll do $10 and then we'll do, let's do 3 times odds. And then this player is going to get $10 on the don't pass. Now here at the Grand Sierra, they allow up to 5 times odds on all the numbers, which is pretty cool. But today we'll just do a demonstration with 3 times odds on all the numbers. After the point is established, we'll then follow it up with 2 come bets and don't come bets. And then we'll just stop with each player having 3 numbers working for them. All right, so here we go. New shooter looking for his point coming out. Here we go. 6 easy. 6 is going to be the point. Dice rolled there. All right, let me mark that up. And then we'll get 3 times an odd, so that will be $30 for our pass line player. For our don't player to win 30, he's going to have to lay 35 to win back 30. So he's going to go ahead and make a lay bet. And then both players are going to drop $10 to try to establish a second number. All right, here we go. 2 aces, 2 craps. So here, the come bet is a loser. The don't pass actually is a winner. So I can pay him off with that, and he'll just rack that up. And our place player, he's going to have to come down with a new bet. All right, here we go. 8, hopefully you can see those in the corner there. They're kind of in the shadow a little bit, but 8 hard. So these bets are both going to move in the 8 and behind the 8. So we're going to add, again, we'll just stick with 3 times odds, or $30. And our don't player, he's going to put down 35 and ask to lay odds. All right, you got a bet. And then let's get both of them down for one last bet. So they each have 3 numbers working for them. 12 craps. All right, for a come player, 2, 3, and 12, that's actually going to be a loser. The don't pass is bar the 12 or push the 12. So actually nothing happens to him there. All right, but our place player, he needs to come back down to try and get another bet. And here we go. 6 easy. That's our point hit. All right, so our don't's going to lose, and I actually just realized that I've shorted it. So actually he needs to bet 36 to win back 30. So let me go ahead and just make change here. Give him 4 and change, and that's what his bet should have been. And the reason I remember that is because our player here, he's going to win 36 for his odds and $10 for his pass line for hitting the point. These bets are both going to travel into the 6 and behind the 6, and then the puck is going to go off. All right, so this player can rack up his chips. And he's ready to go to get a new point, and we'll go ahead and get $10 for our don't player down. Now for the pass player, they have contract bets, so these bets are working, the odds follow the puck, so they're off. Our don't player, they're just always working. So if you don't want them to be working for the come out roll, which everyone's rooting for the 7, if you don't want your bets, you have to just ask the dealer to pull them down. But here we go, same shooter, looking for a new point, coming out. Let's see what happens here. 5 easy, no field 5, so that's going to be our point. So let's go ahead and get $30 in odds for our 5, so 30 is going to pay 45, and then our don't player, he needs 45 to lay to win 30. Now the point's going, let's go ahead and get the rest of our odds up. So let's go ahead and get $30 on our 6 here. And then we're going to lay, oh, there's that dollar again, 36 to win 30 behind the 6. I'm just going to kind of put it over here. All right, so they both have 3. Now we're just going to roll it out. Our pass line's looking to repeat numbers, and our don't player is looking to get that 7. All right, 4, that doesn't affect us. 3 craps, doesn't affect us. What affects us is the 5, 6, 8, and big red. Down they go, 3 craps. 5-point hit again. All right, so down comes the don't, so which makes it easy for me as a dealer. So his 30 is going to win 45 for the odds and 10 for the pass. Our puck is going to go off. So far, the pass line player is doing good because I'm hitting points. All right, so let me rack that up. Let's get our don't player down on the don't. For a come out, again, these bets are working. These bets, just the flat's working, the odds are off. All right, here we go. 9, center field 9. 9 is going to be our point. So we got a new point. Pass line player, let's go ahead and drop 30 in odds behind, and we're going to bet, I'm going to do 50. Get $5 and change to the player here, and we'll get him set up with 45 in odds. 45 to win 30. He has to bet more to win back less, but that's because he's the favorite. This bet, he's the 3-2 favorite. All right, but it doesn't matter if the dice gods decide otherwise. Okay, there's that 7 finally. So our pass line player, he's going to lose all of his bets here. Our don't player, his odds and flat is going to win $40 here. Well, chips on the loose. And our 6 and 8, we're going to win 30 for the odds and 10 for the flat, so $40 for both of those. So those will come down and get paid out here. And the don't, $40 for each. So he's got a lot to stack up here. Nice dealer will stack it up for you. Don't have to. Many of them do. And I'll pass it off to you. So we got a good score there. As a don't player. And we'll go ahead and give this another try. All right, the puck's going to come off. We're going to dump the dice because we're going to have a new shooter and see what happens here. Again, short rolls, they don't mean a whole lot. The casino bases their math off of basically infinity. They're open 24 hours a day, every day of the year. So they can do that. As players, weekend warriors, us not so much. All right, here we go. Coming out. The dice have to roll in our favor. All right, 5. The nice, the very cool thing about this game is you really can bet one way or the other. So the decision is up to you. All right, we're on the 5, so let's go ahead and get 30 in odds, and we're going to get 45. Whoa. 25, 35, 45 to win 30. Laid on the don't. And then both players will go ahead, get $10 coming and don't coming for a second number. All right, shooter, here we go. 6 the hard way, 6 hard. So both bets are going to move up. And let's go ahead and ask the dealer. We'll drop it and say, dealer, are odds on my 6? Sure. So I'll set you up, and then again, we're going to lay 36 to win 30 behind the 6. All right, both players. Gonna get a new bet going. Third and final bet, and see what happens. Here we go. 6 easy. All right, down behind. So he's actually going to lose his bet here, and his don't come is going to travel behind the 6. Our player here, he actually wins, so he's going to get paid 36 for the odds, 10 for the flat, or 46 off and on. The dealers would just kind of leave the bets and then pay you off and on with just the winnings. So we can go ahead and rack that up. And our don't player, he needs another don't come bet. And let's go ahead and get his odds. So it's on the 6. We want 36. 36 to win 30. All right, looking for that third number for both players. 10. 10 down there on the end, 10 easy. All right, so these will both travel inside and behind. And let's go ahead and drop 30 in odds. 30 to win 60. And back here, we're going to have to bet 60 to win back 30. A 2-to-1 favorite there. All right, let's see what happens here. 7, there we go. Don't player's pretty excited there. Got all of his bets up, and then he's going to win them all. So our pass player, though, everything's coming down. Our don't player is going to win 40, 30, there we go, 40 for all of his bets. And I think I may have overpaid 45 the last round because I think I gave out 45. I don't know. It's not going to make it, well, it will make a little difference, but all right, I'm paying out 40 here. So this is going to come down and get paid 40. Now that I'm feeling the chips, because you get the feel of how much they are. And this comes down and also gets paid 40. So the last hand I may have overpaid $15. So if the final count comes down to $15, then we know it could have been an error of mine. All right, let me rack these up here. Puck's going to come off. We're going to have a new shooter. So I don't know, we probably have time for 1 or 2 more. So let's go ahead and get down on the line. Pass. Don't pass. And obviously we're doing short rolls. The don't's probably going to be favored a little bit. 5 is going to be our point. So let's go ahead and drop 30. And we need 45 to win 30 with our lay bet. And then we'll go ahead and get new bets coming to get a new point. And here we go. 9, center field 9. Right, our bets are going to move to the 9. I'm going to drop 30 for odds. We're going to drop 45, there we go, 45 to lay odds. And then again, try and get our third number working for both players. All right, here we go. Shake them, bake them, throw them. 2 craps. So come's going to lose, the don't come is going to win. So we'll rack that up. Pass line player's got to come back down for a new bet if he wants to. And here we go. 6, easy 6. We don't have the 6 yet, so these are going to travel to the 6. And again, 30 bucks for odds and 36. Obviously, you can't hand the chips to the dealer. You need to place it down on the table and ask him you want your lay odds, and he'll set you up. All right, both players have 3. Pass line's looking to repeat, and the don't's looking for you know what. 8 easy. 6, 9, or 5 is the game. 8 easy. 9, there's the 9. down behind, so our don't player is going to lose his bet, but our pass line player, his bet is going to come down and get paid. So he's going to win 45. He's going to win 45 for his odds and 10 for the flat, or 55, which should be what I have here. Yep, 55. All right, so let's go ahead and get him set up with a new come bet, and he can rack some winnings here. Now our don't player is got to get a new point. And here we go. 7. All right, with the 7, our pass line player is going to lose his bet. Our don't come player is going to lose his bet. And our come player is going to lose his bet. Our don't is going to win 40. Our come bet player is going to win 10. It pays 1-to-1 there. And then our 6 is also going to get paid 40. So they can take that and rack it up. We'll just get on the pass. We'll roll this one more time. Our don't player. So you can kind of see the difference. It's happened a little bit, but so the pass line player wins one at a time and loses it all at once. Our don't player loses one number at a time, but wins it all at once. It's a little difference there. All right, let's get him down on the don't pass. Our puck comes off, and we'll give it a try with one more shooter. All right, here we go. 8 easy. 8's going to be our point. 30 in odds, and 36 to win 30 on our lay bet, and then we'll get down for a second bet and see what happens. Here we go. 10, easy 10. So these will travel to the 10. Again, 30 in odds, please. And then here we're going to do 60. We're going to lay 60 to win back 30. And then, oh, I almost forgot. We're looking for the third number. And here we go. 6, the hard way, 6 hard. Bets are going to travel to the 6. And we're going to drop 30 for odds. And we're going to drop 36 for lay odds. All right, we have 3 numbers, and now we're just going to roll it out. 9, center field 9, doesn't affect either player. And there's the 7. All right, so that's terrible for the pass, but great for the don't player. All right, so they'll come and sweep all that up. And again, because we're betting the same amounts, we know that all these bets are going to pay 30. So we can pay 30 here. This will come down, get paid 30. And again, this comes down and gets paid 30. So it's pretty clear who the winner is today. I'll go ahead and add them up. But a lot of you might say, well, yeah, color up your rolling, you're shooting. Which, hey, you know, I have my good days. I have my bad days as well. Seem to, obviously, this roll favored the dark side. But you never know. But that is one thing nice about the don'ts is you only lose one at a time. And then, you know, if you ever wanted to walk, you're losing a couple too many, you can walk away. With the pass line player, you know, maybe he builds up more bets and then whammo. All right, let's see what he got. What he got. All right, 1, 2, 225, 240, 242. So let's color them up. 225, 242. All right, our don't player, he's got quite a few chips here. So let's see what he's looking like. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's his buy-in, so profit we got 50. 75, 100. What's that? Yep. 125, 150, 175, 200, 220. Well, making a mess here. 225, 250, 260, 263. That's the profit. So 5, 6, 7, 63. So let's go ahead. We get to break out a purple chip. 7, 50, 63. That's his color up. And he did pretty well there, I would say. So yeah, I don't know, which way do you guys like, the dark side or the light side? I can tell you the majority of you like the light side. You know, the win's unlimited if you have that long roll. So I don't know. I know, you know, most dealers and casinos say it's like 90% of players prefer the pass line. I don't know if that's tradition. Mathematically, I mean, there are pennies difference over the long term. Now that's theoretical mathematics, but in the short term, anything can happen. But the don't is ever so slightly better. But again, you know, it just depends on how you're betting and how the dice roll. So anyway, however you like to play, whether it's the light side or the dark side, good luck on coloring up.